name is Fred LeBlanc, and the name of the band is Cowboy Mouth, and I'm doing this for GearWire.com. I tend to use that Slingerland snare because that came with the kit, because it just has a really unique sound. I like it, and it cuts through really nicely. It's a metal drum, but it still has the really sweet properties of a wood snare, which I like. And I play with a very simple modified kit. Come on over here. A lot of people comment on the fact that I only use one cymbal, but I get a lot of sound out of it. And the reason I don't use more cymbals is because I'm also the front man for the band, the lead singer. And I used to play with a cymbal on this side of me, like over by that other hi-hat. And what it would do is it would block off like a third of the audience from eye contact, so I had to get rid of it. And my theory on playing drums was just to keep it small, because if I had a lot of drums, my tendency would be to try and play them all. And number two, it's less stuff you have to replace, less stuff you have to pay for. If I break one cymbal at a time, it's fine, as opposed to breaking two or three. But it's a Slingerland kit. It's designed to look a little retro, but the sound is really sweet. The sound is really punchy. The drums are tough as hell, which you don't find a lot these days. And they're just really great drums. I love them. It's probably one of, if not my favorite set I've ever had. I really enjoy the Slingerland sound, because the sound, unlike some other higher end drum companies, they sound like, no matter what you do, those drums sound like those drums, that drum company. The thing I like about the Slingerlands is I can make them sound like anything. They sound more like me.
But how do you do that?
Different tunings, different ways you hit it, and things like that. I'm not looking for a stock sound to make me sound like I'm a pro. I am a pro. I've done it for years, and I know what the hell I'm doing, and I know what the hell I'm looking for. So with the Slingerlands, their sound is catered to me, as opposed to me being catered to their sound, which I really like. But it's just, I know, like, a lot of bands that play with different types of kits, and you can always listen to it and it goes, oh, that's a DW, that's a Ludwig, or something like that. And that's fine. Those companies are great. But, I like the Slingerlands because, you can never really tell what it is, because it's more focused to the drummer, which is, why I do this. Anyway, if I was doing this to sound like everybody else, I could just get an easier job, stay home.